up, YouTube family? It's your boy OT5 Rollo TV, man, and I'm back with another video, man. Hey, Chrisean, Miss Rock. Damn. Your ass is grass. You're going down. I ain't gonna lie. I hate to say it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news or whatever, but I'm just reacting. Her ass going down. We about to rock the Chrisean Rock files, man, and react to this, man. Break it down, see what it is, see what it's talking about. Yeah, it's by Luista. I like to shout out all the YouTubers who are reacting to y'all videos because, you feel me, y'all put in y'all work to get people to watch y'all shit, and I'm giving y'all the view, but at the same time, you feel me, I want to give y'all credit for what y'all did because I did not do that. Move this fucking. Well, we about to get into this. I must say, I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. Got my glizzy ready. Got the sauce ready. We gonna do it the speed way, you know how he don't try to show the brand and none of that, yeah. Just know there's some good barbecue sauce. We ain't fucking up no sponsors. Yes, sir. And cheers. Let's get into it.
For a long time, Chrisean Rock was basically seen as a sideshow attraction. She was the kind of person people could point to and say, that's everything wrong with society, thanks to her reputation as the unhinged queen of the crash outs, and her apparent tolerance for the dysfunctional relationships in her life.
Yeah, because this one little... Whoa, my bad, Chad. Whoa. Wait, you put a hole in my wall. You're rich, you can fix it.
Above all, there was a general sense that the most harm she was doing to anyone was herself. And because of that, it was okay to laugh at her outlandish, degenerate ways.
Chrisean, why the fuck would you eat a rose? Bro, spit it out. Why the fuck was you just... I know you're playing.
I was trying to see if it was plastic.
I know you did not just do that.
And she is not playing.
We'll never have like intrusive thoughts, bro. Chill. Let me live.
If one more PSA, mark my words, I'm gonna be a billionaire. Real shit. Like, big rock, even. So, just tune in. Keep up.
After enduring some storms, she's recently been trying to find her way back and envisioning her life as a woman of faith.
Every time I slid on the stage, that's why I always like was drunk, like. I couldn't.
Because you're trying to find satisfaction.
Yeah, I couldn't find, and even through that, I wake up heavy, heartbroken, sick, not wanted, suicidal, questioning myself. But I knew there's a God, He's real, and I just knew I was doing it to myself. But I kept asking Him for a way out. Like, what do I do?
And you calling on Him, on Him.
But now it looks like it might be a little too late, as she may have bigger issues to try and navigate in the near future.
Chrisean, baby, you going to jail. No, you're not going to jail. You're going to prison. You know why you're going to prison? Because you keep playing on this internet. We all know that you had something to do with motherfucking Ronnie's death. Ain't nobody dumb, ain't nobody slow, ain't nobody stupid, bitch.
As behind all those laughs we had at her expense, there's a far more sinister side of it, all that may have swept at least one, if not several innocent people up in. And now it appears that not only has she ruined one life out of the starting gate, but may have actually ended others in cold
her baby
blood.
look like a damn... Hey, I am not trying to be funny. I don't like talking about people's kids, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, her baby kind of look like a gremlin, though. I ain't even trying to, like, no funny shit. Y'all see, I'm not laughing, none of that. Like, her baby literally look like a gremlin, bro. Her baby look a little scary, bro. Like, niggas can't lie, bro. Like, if you seen her baby and you was asleep and you just woke up and that little nigga was just right there by your head, you gonna jump like a motherfucker, boy. You gonna be fucking terrified, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. That's what alcoholism does to y'all, to these kids while pregnant. But please do not drink while pregnant, bro. You're gonna have a motherfucker Chrisean.
Here, you know exactly how Chrisean shot into the public consciousness. The other half of a chaotic relationship with none other than the West Coast rapper Blueface, their entire time together felt like it played out in full view of social media. The more she became obsessed with him, right down to inking his face on her body several times, the more they seemed to...
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base
She's stupid
44.
for trying to get, what's that called? Laser surgery with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That was stupid as fuck.
spiral into a violent cycle of abuse and reconciliation.
At first, I was being real tight and strict because it was like, we don't even really F with each other. What are you doing? Then it went from like, come on, stop being mean to me. All right, I'll stop being mean to you and I'll just be nice talking to you. Now it's back to, he don't really like what I got going on. He don't like that I'm following people back. He called me a pop star because I'm following everybody back that was supporting me in the begin with, and they A-list celebrities. Then my baby daddy got serious mental issues, for real. He over here mad because I don't even know. First, it was like, all right, it's cool, you can break up with me. You can follow boys back, you know, his back. Okay, because he following.
That's another thing. This girl keeps saying and calling Blueface her baby daddy, knowing damn well that baby do not look like Blueface. Like Blueface said, that baby look like Charles Barkley, aka motherfucking Ronnie. I think that's his fucking name. But her nigga from Maryland, boyfriend from Maryland, whatever, ex from Maryland, that nigga look just like, the baby and that nigga look just alike, bro.
You know, bitches, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I don't care. I'm standing in my lane.
The darkest part of all of it is that their dysfunctional relationship was deemed to be so marketable that it was documented for the cameras on their ill-advised Zeus reality TV show.
Babe. The glass.
Damn.
I'm getting the glass out.
You can't just rip it like that.
I'm not rubbing it. I'm getting it out. Look.
Where people stopped laughing and began to be a little concerned by everything they were seeing was when it was announced that Chrisean was pregnant. It was one thing that they were intent on torturing themselves, but bringing a kid into the mix is a different matter entirely. And to put it bluntly, most people felt like the kid didn't have a hope in hell even before he was born.
I want to put up $5,000 that Blueface and Christian Rock have a retarded baby. Let's start making bets now. Come on now,
Hey.
I got five.
Hey, why me? Why me? And my little was really serious saying that shit though. Like, we was serious talking like, why the fuck this nigga Charleston White really called this shit though? Like, why the fuck? Why did he just really call that shit out and that shit really like the truth though? Like, niggas see like the nigga was not wrong, and niggas know Charleston be trolling like a bitch, but he was not trolling with this. Niggas probably thought he was trolling. Oh, I bet he have a retarded, but that nigga was serious. He said he taking all bets. That nigga was serious.
$1 that Christian Rock and Blueface have a baby. Baby go be dumb in the motherfucker. They not finna have a healthy baby. Look, I got bets on it right now. I got $2,000. I got a side bet that the baby don't make it. I got a $2,000 side bet that they baby don't make it. Who want to bet? Who want to take these goddamn bets? Say no. I got 5,000. I say somebody tag Blueface. Somebody tag Blueface and Christian Rock. I got $5,000 that they have a retarded baby. If it ain't gonna be retarded, it's gonna be autistic. Or if it ain't be autistic, it's gonna be a mute baby. One of them kind of baby. I got a $2,000 side bet that the baby don't make it. I got $2,000 that Christian Rock baby don't make the 9 months. That motherfucker baby don't stand a chance in life. So no, I'm dead, motherfucker serious. Who wanna bet? I'm taking all bet. Taking all motherfucking bet. $5,000. That baby come out retarded. That's gonna be a retarded baby. That baby will not be able to play well with other kids normally. That baby will not be able to go outside and ever play by itself without being supervised. Between him and her, yeah, that baby ain't finna make it.
Considering how little people expected of her, it would have been easy for Chrisean to rise above. Instead, she was seen as partying throughout the duration of her pregnancy with Chrisean Jr., even being on camera saying that she planned to terminate the pregnancy, when things with her and Blueface were turbulent.
Oh my gosh. Drink it. She asked for another bottle. I'm just saying. Liquor? Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me. No. You don't want to have a kid? I don't want to have a kid. And I know it's his kid.
I can abort the kid tomorrow. It won't hurt me? Damn.
I don't care, I'm still killing it. That's the fun part.
Shockingly, a little kid that needed to be welcomed by love was used as a pawn in their game. All the while, things between the two continued to deteriorate as allegations of assault poured in.
I was in the corner of the bed, he was beating my body,
why you ain't already got the abortion if you felt that way?
If you move, your stomach gonna bleed. I'm gonna kill this baby, you're gonna be bleeding for a month on schoolyard crib. You're not a crib. That's not crib.
Against the odds, Chrisean Jr. was born, but it immediately seemed like there was something wrong, as his development continued in a stunted fashion. Blueface's notoriously opinionated mom, Alyssa Saffold, suggested the blame all felt on Chrisean.
And different problems like that, we know what that shit come from. We got kids.
And that's
they
the
tell
thing,
us
though.
when we pregnant what to do.
They baby ain't even like autistic, like on some like, or like on some just, you feel me, normal messed up though. Like you can tell she did that baby wrong during pregnancy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's sad. And I done seen people smoke and all type of shit before pregnancy, bro. And the kid was cool. But the girl had that bottle turned up in that club every other weekend, bro. We was sitting her watching that shit like firsthand. They post that bitch every week on a different blog. Chrisean in the club, drinking a fifth of Hennessy. Chrisean in the club, got a cup, drinking without the straw. Chrisean smoking a wood. Like, that's...
Not to do, what can happen, what cannot happen.
At least if you're gonna do some shit like that, bitch, be discreet. Because that's why everybody talking their shit now when your baby looking like, you feel me, what it is. They would have never knew if you was at least in the cut, you feel me. You at least... you at home turning the fifth up. You are in the public, in the streets, where people are recording you because you're Chrisean Rock. Stupid.
That John already got 2 kids and they came out perfectly fine. No issues at all. So to be saying that the pregnancy and the this and the that, we watched it on TV. We watched it. I don't know how we was able to watch it legally, but we all watched that shit legally. And I tried. I said, don't do this, don't do that. And y'all told her, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. She's a hater. She's just jealous. That's what y'all told her.
Exactly what's going down with Chrisean Jr. remains not just a mystery, not just in terms of what it actually is, but how it happened in the first place. Blueface doesn't think the kid is disabled, but that there's simply negligence on her part that stunted his development.
But when you look at the pictures and the videos, it somewhat appears that there's some disability going on. Is that true?
You know what? There is no disability. The only disability is her.
Huh.
She's not, how can I say this? She's not like into it enough. You know what I mean? So the things you normally do with kids and you know how they start off walking and talking, it's a build up to that. And it takes a lot of you walking and talking to them.
Okay.
And that's where she's like not doing enough at.
Chrisean also claims he's in perfect health, but goes one further by maintaining everything occurring as natural.
Blueface doesn't seem active in a child's life because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing.
Why do this girl be lying like that, though? Like, my son does not have a disability. We looking at him. We see him. Chrisean, you posting videos, you're on live with this. We see, we not stupid. We can literally see that boy is not okay. He is not normal. He is not like Little Junior and the rest of the kids. No, he is not, bro. He's. Let me stop, bro. That's only a baby. Like Charleston White said, that boy ain't stand a chance at life from the beginning of his birth, bro, and it's sad.
It's different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I ain't say, if I said it, he had a disability, then
Right.
But it's like,
don't tell me.
I ain't saying, not even just that. It's like saying if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Yeah. Anybody. Yeah. If they're guessing or whatever, no. The word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like, protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Yeah. Like, I can't wait when my son start walking and talking. I'm gonna just be like, exactly.
Like I told y'all.
I said it. Nah, I told y'all. He told y'all. Yeah. Shoot, I was just relaying the message. It's like one of those.
But not everyone is so convinced. Shortly after their breakup, Chrisean's short-lived Blueface rebound boyfriend, Hood Trophy Bino, made his own scathing comments about Chrisean Jr.'s condition.
Somebody said, did he fall off the bed?
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. The look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She's like, oh, he's strong. Man, bitch, pick up the fucking baby, you dumbass bitch. How the fuck you let him fall in the first place? I had to walk out the hotel, bro. It made me so mad. I had to call my mama and tell her, like, Mom, like, I think this girl, like, kind of, like, get, like, let the little nigga get hurt on the accident, like. She's sick, ma. Like, you feel me? I try to be nice and say it was because of the face tat. That's why I left you. No, bitch. I left you because you're horrible.
I said, Nick can't do that.
He don't walk. She need to go take him to therapy, y'all.
Since then, it's felt like the perception that he's been mistreated both in utero.
Hey, and it's crazy though because that nigga, he allegedly literally fucked with Chrisean. Basically, not even to fuck with Chrisean because he liked Chrisean because he was beefing with Blueface and to get at Blueface or make Blueface mad. And the nigga literally refrained out the whole situation because the bitch so bunk. How you that terrible that the ops don't even want to fuck with you no more, who literally just fucks with you just because they trying to make the ops mad. And you literally fucked up that whole play. Bitch, you that crazy? You that fucked up?
Afterwards had really stuck, basically meaning that every new clip of the mother and son together only sparks further outrage and mean-spirited jokes.
You ready to go, Chrisean? Huh? Huh?
He hopping like a frog. He ain't even crawling. He hopping like he literally hopping.
You like that? You like that? Look, let me see.
Right now, on some really truly fucking with him. I feel like she doing that shit for the live, so people can feel bad for her or like care. See that feel like she caring.
That's
about
prenatal
her kid.
diet of Hennessy and hot Cheetos. Hate this bitch with a passion for what she did to this child while she was pregnant with him, and for continuing to rub our noses in the bullshit through social media. Some go even further, suggesting that she should be jammed up for it, as it crosses the line into neglect and child endangerment.
She's like, it's alright, I can just abort the child, not gonna hurt me. Fucking evil mindset. Like, what? She couldn't stop herself from smoking and drinking while pregnant. And I don't know why what she's done isn't just full-blown child abuse. Like, I don't know how that's not just a crime. Like, it's all just right out there in the open. Like, it's not a secret.
Rather than co-parenting in a way that benefit the kid, the dynamic between Blueface and Chrisean continues to be fractious, with Blue routinely claiming that the kid might not even be his.
It's not supposed to be with him. What? Go ahead. People, places, and things. I would be all distracted. Why are you laughing in the face? When you start claiming your son, that's when the beef's over. When you get your ass, when we spar and I whip your ass, that's when the beef's over. Period. We could pray 1,000,000 times.
And that brings us directly to the next dark chapter of this story, and that is the murder of her ex-Karen, Ronnie Doe Can. While it's a tragedy for any young man to get struck down in the prime of his life like that, there are people who believe that Chrisean knows a lot more about this situation than he'd let on. In the months leading up to his sudden passing, Ronnie Doe, a former childhood sweetheart of Chrisean's, had publicly declared that he was actually the father of Chrisean Jr. and said that they had hooked up while she was still in the...
That nigga looked just like the baby. He looked just like the he looked like the Gremlin baby, bro. On who this man don't, bro. Look at the head, the structure. Like, everything about this nigga look like that baby. Like, literally, bro. Ooh, I see why she did that to that man, bro. That's a weird little girl.
Of her relationship with Blueface.
Whatever charges she's
and
trying
then I seen a nigga too, like, they was like, bro, a thing a black man is not finna do is claim a baby that's not his. That's like, niggas don't even want to claim babies that is theirs, bro. A nigga is not finna chase no bitch down like, oh, this is my baby, this is my fucking baby, I need to be with my son, bro. Unless it's they baby, bro. Like, what type of black man you know out here trying to take care of kids that ain't theirs, bro? I'll wait. And even when they do the stepdaddy shit, it's because they trying to fuck. They trying to get in the pussy, or they trying to keep the pussy around. They don't do it for the fucking kid. They do it for the bitch. Come on, now.
I mean, because she's trying to put charges on me to evade a DNA test.
She is? How could you evade a DNA test?
Get me.
He said she trying to put charges on me to evade a DNA test, bro. What?
So that
she probably couldn't get the charges on the nigga. Matter of fact, she couldn't because he would have got locked up and we would have heard about it. She couldn't, so she had to get him out of there. Chrisean had to. She had to put that fire on his ass.
Since I'm the one requesting the paternity test, the court can ignore it. If I'm like, well, I've never personally been through this situation, so I don't know. But I would assume if I'm locked up in jail, it would be easier for her to evade the paternity test because the court is ordering that it be done. So if I'm in jail, who's gonna request the paternity? You don't have your rights when you're in jail.
In jail, I mean, I know you probably don't know. I don't know if you've been in jail, but they do give paternity tests in jail. But that's neither here nor there. So how come you waited this long to like say anything? Because Junior is like a year old now.
He's 15 months.
Once the public became aware of him, the dollar signs danced in their eyes, and soon he was conducting interviews where he insinuated that Chrisean was basically trying to say that it was Blueface's baby just because he was wealthy.
Beneficial to her career, she will do right by you, and she will respect you, and she will walk on eggshells when it comes to you. And that's just the type of person she is, so that's why I think it's potentially so hard for her to just come out and like, hey, this is Ronnie's kid, because now we got her $1 billion baby. It's going to go from allegedly a $1 million baby, whatever, to a $0 baby. And it's kind of disrespectful and it's kind of degrading, because why is Junior's value going to zero just because he's my son? He's still a $1 billion baby. He's still a $1 million baby. He's just not a Blueface baby.
Offensive as this was to him, Ronnie remained.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you
just because it ain't his Blueface baby don't mean that the baby don't like matter. Because essentially, Chrisean don't give a fuck about the baby.
Adamant that he'd uncover the truth.
That is Blueface's, and she just wanted to be Blueface's so bad, so she can get paid off her baby name. Not even like because it's her actual child. Like I care about getting money, but damn, what about the children? What about the children?
Play on my intelligence. I'm not stupid. I know what's going on, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm gonna address it. However, I need people to stop telling me I'm clout chasing. I need people to stop making me feel less of a man for trying to establish paternity.
Once his face was out there, anyone involved in the story wanted to hear what he had to say. He even spoke to Blueface's mom to discuss the concerns over the child's well-being.
I don't necessarily feel like everything has been addressed in the best manner in regards to Junior, because he's been in so many different cares. He went from Smiley, he went from Terrain to whoever, to Blueface's dad, back to his mom. Like, he's been in so many different homes and in so many different hands. There have been so much different energy since the day he came out of his mother's womb.
And unsurprisingly, this either fueled Blue's belief that the kid wasn't his, or was a convenient way to claim that he wasn't the dad.
I know y'all seen when I first got out, man. Y'all seen what happened when I first got out, chat. That's how we found out. You think Ronnie would be chasing her all around fucking Baltimore if that wasn't his baby? Make it make sense, chat.
No.
When he didn't get the clarity that he sought from Chrisean, Ronnie upped the ante. And when they saw his face, the footage had onlookers and online commentators jumping to one common conclusion. That baby looks like Chrisean and her ex. That kid looks exactly like Ronnie.
This baby do look like this Ronnie dude. Yeah, look.
That baby look just like Ronnie.
Right here.
And that's crazy because babies don't even
usually the pappy for real.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, both my babies, bro, they look just like their mama. They don't even fucking look like me, bro. They don't look like me. I know for a fact that they mine. Like, no doubt about it, no question, not even a little bit of thought that it wouldn't be mine. But my kids do not look like me, bro. They look just like their mama. That little dude, he looks like Ronnie, bro. He look just like, bro. They look just the fuck alike, bro. And it's low-key fucked up on the Ronnie side. Like, rest in peace to him. He dead now, but damn, like, he would have had to live with all of that shit, and he ain't have nothing to do with his baby being born. Like, he would have to live with all the fact that, like, his child being fucked up and all that shit because the baby mama careless, and he really ain't had no say-so in that shit just because he ain't had no status or he ain't had no bag. Because let that nigga would have been like some other rapper nigga or some big streamer. Like, let's just say, I'm not trying to put other people in this shit, but let's just say fucking Ronnie was DDG or goddamn fucking Rakai or like a streamer or a rapper, fucking Finesse 2 times or some shit. I don't know. Like random, whoever the fuck, somebody else other than just regular old random nigga from Baltimore, bro. She wouldn't give a fuck. She would have just accepted the fact, like, boom, it would have been a baby. She would have just profited in that way. But because of the fact that it's just a regular nigga baby, she trying to put the shit off on the rich nigga baby and keep getting that bag. Sad reality in life, bro.
Nah, Jack, this whole time I'm thinking it's Blueface. Look, here, yo, if she clapped the dad...
The incident happened in late November of 2024, and by February 2025, Ronnie had been murdered outside of his home in his native Maryland, apparently being shot upwards of 10 times. Just days afterwards, Chrisean posted a DNA test to verify that Blueface was the father. However, not everyone necessarily bought that it wasn't forgery. And with that, conspiracy theories over her involvement in what remains an unsolved murder began to circulate. Once they were initially seen on subreddits and Twitter threads, the idea that Chrisean may have silenced Ronnie picked up steam during an episode of Hollywood Unlocked when Taseki, Chrisean's estranged sister, implied that she wasn't necessarily an innocent party.
Okay, speaking of Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And did you know him?
So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it.
Well, because it's just all. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
Yeah, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
We been real. All this camera. We back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Yeah. Some important context to this.
Man, that nigga didn't want clout. That's the thing. You can't, bruh. If my baby mama is famous, if fuck being famous, okay. If my baby mama is a fucking doctor, I'm gonna live a doctor. I'm gonna have some type of doctor lifestyle in me just because my wife's a fucking doctor. If a woman goes out and dates a fucking cop, you're gonna have a cop type of lifestyle. Why? Because you're married. You're linked into this. Once you get to the point where you're living the things that these people go through. Sometimes when you date a cops get they fucking lives threatened or they families threatened. That's gonna come up on you because you're fucking with that type of person. You're entering their lifestyle. That's y'all two lifestyles colliding. Literally, that's Y'all seen fucking Power with Ghost and goddamn what was the light skinned bitch name? I can't remember her name, but yeah, y'all remember it, bro. When you fuck with two different lifestyles, them motherfuckers gonna collide, bro. No matter how hard you try not to. What happened? Ghost kept on trying to think that he could just be a regular old square old dude. No. It didn't fucking work like that. Nigga got his ass popped by his own son at the end.
In recent years, the relationship...
And that was gonna happen to fucking Chrisean. Her fucking Junior, he gonna grow up, and when he can fucking talk, walk, or move, his first fucking movement or talk or words is gonna be fuck you, Chrisean, and he's going to shoot her ass because he's fucking... She ruined his life, bro.
Has been extremely fractious, even leading Chrisean to throw some crazy accusation her sister's way, such as claiming that Taseki's kid was abused at 1 year old by a cousin of theirs. Still, when Chrisean replied to these comments on the Danza project,
always trying to tell and snitch on somebody when she be having hella shit going on her damn self, bro. This bitch is a mess, and she literally be trying to always tell on somebody else, bro. What they say, the main, smelt it, you dealt it. She's one of them. You smelt it, you fucking dealt it. She always pointing the finger at somebody when she fucking did it.
It's evident that Rock was really shaken by it.
I don't know, it's kind of like weird. Like, you know how somebody say I love you, but then like insinuate something to throw you under the bus to make you look crazy. So it's like, you never miss me or love me, so stop saying that shit. Yeah. You don't fuck with me. Just leave it at that.
Yeah. In that same interview, she went deeper into their relationship and claimed that while she was legitimately sad about his passing, what he had been doing prior to his demise was just clout chasing.
Yeah, I lost somebody that I grew up with. Like, that's nothing to play with. Like, all right, he was trolling me. He kept making it seem like that's his baby when we wasn't even sexually active. So, but he's...
Bring your agent into Monday.com.
Why she got a lot of...
Your Claude, ChatGPT, and...
Bro? Like, you knew damn well that you was sexually active with that man, bro. That baby look just like him.
See,
every time I see a picture of him, I see that
Blueface opened the door of disrespect and humiliation, so everybody else think they can do that shit to me, bro. On God, bro. They seen how my ex seen that shit. He seen that transaction, how like, all right, if I started beef, like say if I started beef with you and we just was, say we hung out once or twice. Yeah. And then I use that once or twice as like a motive to say, oh yeah, so he did this and this and that, this and this and that, just to get a couple $1,000s from you because you gonna pay to interview me about you because you that nigga.
Still, the story wouldn't go away. Not least of all, because Blueface's own interview with Jason Lee didn't exactly stifle the notion that she might have been responsible either.
I don't know about that, to be honest. I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her, they were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me, and this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist, so.
That's what, from my knowledge, yeah, she's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive.
At this rate, the cops might as well make the Hollywood Unlocked host an honorary officer, because when Chrisean appeared on that same show, her own statement didn't...
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all motherfuckers... Well, I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Look, y'all be sitting down talking with Jason Lee, bro. Jason Lee is literally, I'm like, he's not the police, but he's the fucking police, bro. He's the fucking Stockton mayor. So y'all telling me, y'all sitting here talking, and I don't even know, why is Jason Lee even allowed to like gossip and do shit like that and be with Zeus and all of this when he's the fucking mayor of Stockton? Like, what? That's why I'm like, bro, our fucking country so corrupt, it don't make no sense. I'm not saying Jason Lee corrupt, but it's just crazy how you fucking can be like with baddies and then you the mayor, like. Hey, but fuck it. I'm about to be the mayor too. Fuck it. I'm about to run and I'm about to do the same thing. I'm gonna just live my lifestyle and just be, you feel me, my hood nigga self. And I'm gonna be the mayor too. I'm like, what's up, nigga? Welcome to my office. You want some Hennessy and some chicken, some watermelon, nigga?
Matters either.
all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own, and then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
No, what he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah. If that was to really to be an option of a father, not like that, but his family is a real good family. He come from a good family. His mother, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters.
Yeah, that might have been a costly little verbal slip up there. Try as she might, the discussion around
you saying he in the streets, Chrisean, we all know you're the snitch of the fucking year. When you know some information, you're gonna put that shit on the floor. Why you ain't put that shit on the floor then? Oh yeah, he was in the streets. Bitch, you trying to throw off everybody and make it seem like somebody else could have killed them. No, bitch, you killed them. The manager his manager literally came out and said on the interview and said, oh, he wasn't beefing with nobody before he got killed. The only people who was sending death threats and he was having beef with was Chrisean and her family. And they will literally bond together and link up just to do something and protect each other, protect the bag, and then leave apart from each other. Come on, no, bro. We not stupid.
Death and Rock's potential links to it haven't subsided at all. For one thing, it's not much of a stretch of the imagination when she's previously inferred she wouldn't hesitate to kill people who messed with her.
You know, I can't wait when me and my son just go visit your grave one day. You feel me? Because that's what you trying to do right now while we living our lives, separate, whatever, from the chaos. Yo, bitch ass want to kill us. You know you gonna die first before us, right? Oh God, that day coming. It's cool. Can't wait to see that tombstone.
In fact, she's done it several times, even mentioning Ronnie's mysterious passing in one such post on IG. Everyone that thinks they can speak to my son always loses. I wonder why they keep going when they see the end result of trying to harm me for your personal clout game. Keep going. Let's count how long it lasts. I'm really protected from all evil. First, it was his daddy, at Blueface. Look at him. He has been locked up for 2 years now. Our son was 6 to 7 months old when his dad lost his freedom. Then it was my ex-boyfriend, Karen. Unfortunately, that person died. Now, honestly, I'm starting to think I don't have to do anything
I ain't
to warn
gonna
y'all
lie.
to stop.
Y'all seen the Veil doing that damn voodoo. I think Chrisean might be doing that shit too. Cause and then you speaking on this shit, you put Blueface in jail. You put the police on Blueface. Let's not forget. Yeah, he got locked up for the shooting and shit with the chain snatching. But he had that open case and shit with Chrisean too though. They literally had that shooting case too, bro. And that's the thing. She done put the nigga in jail, boom, off of that. Put the police on the nigga off of that, boom. Then you killed your real baby daddy, Ronnie. And then you sit here speaking on that shit, posting the shit on the story you talking about people feel invincible. No, bitch, you feel invincible. You feel like you get niggas up out of there. And you do.
On my son, it won't take your life. Y'all won't learn until it happens. Leave me alone. Back off. This is already tough to come back from, but the news that she was gonna flee from the country really hasn't dampened the speculation either.
Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, Chad. I'm moving out the country.
Yeah. But we're gonna
we ain't gonna tell y'all details, but we're moving out the country.
Yeah, but we're traveling.
We're moving out the country. Oh God.
Yeah. I'm excited.
For real.
Moving out the country ain't gonna save you,
Chrisean. I got my suitcase with me.
I want to tell y'all so many details. Why you just do that?
And now it looks like she's ready to crack. Recently, it's come to light that the death of Ronnie Doe is still being actively investigated. Among the people that the cops are interested in talking to is none other than Chrisean. During a frantically recorded message on IG, Chrisean straight up denied any involvement.
His death has nothing to do with me. Yes, he made my life about him. Why? Because he needed money. He was desperate. But guess what? He was high.
Y'all motherfuckers so stupid that y'all don't got no lawyer and then y'all sitting here speaking on murders, open cases where detectives are coming to talk to you and you sitting here on live giving them all the information that they need before they even have a investigation. You sitting here giving them all the shit or saying whatever. They literally stop you from talking. When you be in court, the judge will stop you from talking and be like, we don't want this to hurt you. This can be used against you. You feel me? Y'all motherfuckers be doing this shit to yourselves, bro.
Perks. He was on Molly. He was on lean. He was drinking. Where was his parents then? Where was his family then? Nobody was holding Corona accountable. Falsely claiming my son while high as fuck. Nobody held him accountable. Nobody. Nobody was trying to save him before he died. Nobody was trying to save Karan before he died, bro. Because you sit over there, you act like y'all wasn't trafficking the drugs through his basement, which was his grandma, his mom's basement.
Clearly rattled by the news, Rock basically carried on her rant for 3 minutes straight, and as the IG Live went on, she appeared increasingly angered by the speculation surrounding his death, blaming his relatives for not doing more to put distance between her and this tale.
And I got respect for his family, but when y'all not trying to like really say what really happened, say what's really going on, that's what's making me mad for real. Because I'm sitting at the gym, I lie to you not, I'm sitting at the gym, I answer my phone, I tell them come in. There's investigators, they're like, hey, we know you didn't do it, we got his phone, yada yada yada, we're recording this. Yeah, record it all, record it all, because y'all need to put the end to it. Y'all need to find out who really killed that man. I'm tired of that, keep trying to like everybody riding on my coattail for controversy. Yes, it's getting on my nerves.
When people saw this, it wasn't exactly surprising that many of them felt she was protesting a little too much, and that she would have been better off just staying silent. I don't think this is helping the case at all. If you gotta go on a rant on the internet to express how you feel, there might be some guilt behind it. Lawyer up and stay off the... By the looks of it, Chrisean wasn't thinking straight, or maybe even less straight than usual. In fact, since the passing of Ronnie, she has routinely looked to be in the midst of a breakdown since, and leaning on religion more than ever before.
This is what I'm worried about in my head.
Hella much. We should have known.
Staying in shape, looking sharp, using what I was taught, you know what I'm saying?
And then it was like she basically used boxing
Stay humble.
Make it seem like she just doing something other than being in the streets, and she don't got time to do that.
And I have to stay thankful. I'm gonna stay thankful through it all. I'm gonna stay thankful. So I'm thankful these are tears of joy.
Maybe it's because she loves him more than she realized, and is imagining what life might be like if she'd stayed with him rather than pursuing fame. On the other hand, maybe it's because there's a guilty conscience at play, perhaps over more than just one death too. Over the past few months, more and more information about Chrisean and Ronnie's past has been coming to light. Although not all has emerged via his detective work, it's fair to say that Blueface's manager, Wack 100, has been doing a lot of legwork for the cops. At one stage, he even provided a pretty clear motive as to why she might want to take him out.
I've heard that he was making threats about exposing some things. They say it was a targeted hit. Time will tell. I hope there isn't any foul play on Rock's side. There's obviously some foul play because we got a man dead.
Right. Since then, he suggested that there's information out there about Chrisean and her own deceased ex doing dirt together out in LA that he may have used as leverage if he lived. The case it's believed he's referring to is the death of 45-year-old Geronimo Lugo Vasquez. According to reports from the scene of the crime in South Central, Geronimo died after he was shot 5 times, and to date, no one has been convicted. Ronnie has been routinely linked to a case like this over the years, even opening up about the murder charge she caught in an interview, suggesting that however it went down, Rock herself was involved.
Murder 187 is one of the most expensive cases when it comes to criminal law. So myself, along with my family, lost a lot of finances behind this situation. You understand what I'm saying? So when I came home, I caught a murder and defended my case with self-defense, which is how I was able to beat it. And this woman was, in that scenario. You get what I'm saying? So I say all of that to say that me and this lady had so much history, so much different experiences that it was overwhelming, when...
This nigga done caught a body for her and she still did him in, bro. Chrisean dead wrong, bro. Chrisean dead wrong. The nigga done caught a body for her and you killed the nigga. You done got him whacked. Y'all be careful. Y'all, hey, if y'all niggas don't understand now, just with this situation, be careful who you stick your dick in. Hey, it is what it is. Y'all deserve what y'all get because this shit crazy.
I had to face the fact that she was moving on to bigger and better things.
And in that same conversation, he revealed it went down in California when they went off to follow their dreams. But once they got there, things went left.
So we were moving from Maryland to California. we ended up needing a place to stay on the West Coast, coming from the East Coast. We ain't got no family out there. We ain't know nobody out there. So we trying to figure out where we gonna lay our heads. We can't sleep in this car for but so long. So the place where I caught my case ultimately is the place where Chrisean planned on housing because she was going to college until she figured out everything else. She was going to wing the college situation with the room and board. That place was just all bad. But like I said, it was due to a lack of research, a lack of understanding the environment, understanding the whole board. I didn't know where I was at. I seen palm trees and got happy. And that's just real.
No doubt.
Discussion on this matter isn't one-way traffic either. At one point, Chrisean even seemed to own up to the killing in a newly resurfaced interview.
It's a lot. Turning into it, yeah, it's good.
Fuck it, killed me last year at my student housing, bro, because my student housing was a Hemisex trafficking apartment building. Oh. So. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to go to school, I'm trying to run track. And my student housing stopped us for real. So we still not off that story. So after I killed that nigga, I didn't kill him. I really did. He ended up. What happened?
Wait, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to go back on that. What the fuck she just said?
It's like it's this one court case that really just ended the murder case. Boom. Because it's self-defense, bro.
Newly resurfaced interview.
It's a lot. Turning into it, yeah, it's good.
Fuck it, killed me last year at my student housing, bro, because my student housing was a Hemisex trafficking apartment building. Oh. So. Yeah.
Human sex trafficking.
Yeah, so I'm trying to go to school, I'm trying to run track. And my student housing stopped us for real. So we still not off that story. So after I killed that nigga, I didn't kill him. I really did. He ended up. What happened? Nigga? What's happening? Tell him. I don't know. He in jail for like 4 months. Then we go to court. It's like it's this one court case that really just ended the murder case. Boom. Because it's self-defense, bro.
Dark as that story is, there's another theory that Chrisean was involved in another killing in Nottingham, Maryland.
Reviewed tech for over 15 years, and this might be the smartest wallet.
She said, after I killed the nigga, I mean my ex killed the nigga,
So this is what most wallets still look like. Thick, overstuffed, bulky.
Her ass
this holds up to...
Back in 2017, 32-year-old May Ann Atliano Siasen was found dead in her home as a result of trauma to the upper body. According to a subreddit known as Exposing Chrisean Rock, Rock was responsible for this. And from there, her godfather, a Baltimore-based lawyer and politician known as Sean R. Malone, shipped Chrisean into a medical facility known as Shepherd Pratt, resulting in her getting off the hook. In fact, if you ask Ronnie before he passed, Sean is actually her biological dad, and that's how she's got off with so much scot-free. However, it is important to know that this is really an unsubstantiated theory that's been presented as a fact. But what we do know is that this man, Sean Malone, has been previously posted online by Rock, even being spotted alongside his wife with the baby that may well be his actual grandkid.
So hey guys, we're at dinner, and baby's with his godparents. This is Lisa. Say hey. It's a Snapchat.
Oh, Chrisean got connections with a good lawyer.
Although the details are foggy, the end result is that this looks extremely bad for Chrisean, particularly when Wack keeps throwing gasoline on the fire, claiming that the timeline of Ronnie's passing and what was about to come out was a...
They put the side by side, young Ronnie and Junior. They look identical. There's no denying that, baby. That nigga could not deny it if he wanted to.
Right there, I'm gonna have him served in front of the judge, Glance, Wednesday morning. This court date is supposed to be Friday, and she got on Ronnie. Wednesday night, Ronnie dead in his driveway.
So did Blueface get a pass?
She won't give it to us. We didn't try to listen. We didn't serve. She act like she ain't served.
As Blueface's manager, Wack likely has vested interest in bringing down Chrisean and keeping her away from his client. Still, people who've known both Chrisean and Ronnie Doe for years seem equally convinced she's about to be brought to justice for it. One of these people is Quell, another Marylander that the police have contacted who thinks she might be in trouble.
Y'all take this long to start investigating, or that's my theory, or your girl about to go down and they probably got shit on shorty but trying to figure out who did this shit.
Meanwhile, others looking on feel it's too much of a coincidence, and when there's that many pieces lined up, there's gotta be something to it.
You know how I motherfucking know and how we know, because it's just all of a sudden after this man is finna leak evidence that's his motherfucking child and that he was with you, he died. And then even when you was arguing with your sisters, they all was saying slick little shit about Rodney. Everybody was saying that they could dig up dirt on you, and you knew the dirt that they was talking about. Bitch, and then you up on here hooting and hollering at your motherfucking phone, talk about something. Why is it open investigation? You been so up blue ass, the blues didn't hit your ass. Bitch, you going to prison. Why the fuck is you over here acting like you don't know what the fuck going on?
Right now, Chrisean is still trying to push forward and act as if there isn't mounting drama around her. Leading with her redemption arc, Chrisean is acknowledging that she made some major mistakes in her life and ultimately lost her way.
As my Lord and Savior at 9, I remember speaking in tongues at 9.
Wow.
I remember like my first word was hallelujah. I remember just being in church, but then when...
Bro, why this girl always lying and saying that her or her family or her kid first words when they was a child was something to do with something Christian, like talking about her first word was hallelujah, whatever she just said. Like, girl, she said her son first words was thank you God. Stop lying.
Money and stuff and got successful. I thought that was God.
Now claiming that she's turning her back on the scandalous world that made her, you can see that there's still a lot that she's going through in real time. And perhaps the guilt over everything she's done is what's driving her to save other kids through religion.
But that's crazy that you're the first and only person that's getting baptized today. Like, I can really cry right now. You ever been baptized? No. Okay, so basically, this is basically showing the world, showing people around you like, okay, I declare Jesus, I'm a Jesus believer. It's just icing on the cake.
Because if there's one person she doesn't seem able or willing to help, it's her own child. And each new stream only makes his development issues and neglect more apparent.
Mine, I'm on live. Like, see, I'm yelling and stuff.
Now armed with even more ammo to think she's a despicable person, there are plenty of people out there who will be rejoicing at the prospect of her going to jail. And even as I say this right,
I don't know if y'all just peeped that, but damn, her son can barely even cry. He said, Boy, can't even cry right. She drunk so much liquor while pregnant.
Now, there's a very good chance that the cops who are joining up on the darts will put her behind bars, and perhaps most importantly, get that kid into the hands of Child Protective Services and away from his unfit, potentially murderous mom.
Now we gotta go help people
I think that was it for her.
and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual.
I don't know.
Maybe where's the golf cart? LaMelo Ball versus
yeah, that should have went. Hey y'all, well y'all just seen, man, it's crazy, bro. This is crazy stuff, man. This is what's going on, bro. Like, hey, as they will say in Vegas, you going to jail? You going to jail tonight? Chrisean going to jail? She going to jail tonight. Hey, Chrisean, I ain't gonna lie. You better call your, what they said, that's your stepdad, your godfather. I don't know if he a real dad, godfather, whatever he is to you. Better tell that man, the lawyer man, come help you out because the FBI is about to come get ya. Hey, y'all stay out of trouble, man. Y'all be easy, man. Be easy in these streets, man. I know shit be getting a little rocky, but y'all can't just be out here just killing people, man, thinking that shit sweet like that. And if you is, you gotta be slick. You gotta be like a ninja. And don't talk so much. Until next time, it's your boy OC5 Rado TV. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. I appreciate y'all for typing out in, and we out.